hello and welcome to the live stream. And doesn't that sound rather atmospheric without an atmosphere? I feel like a David Attenborough moment where it's here, out in the Crab Nebula, we find ourselves in an SRV, sitting next to some bark mounds, just as the sun rises over this beautiful location. Or something like that anyway. Hello and welcome to the live stream. And let's take a look around, see where we are, and go from there. So, where are we at the moment? Oh, here we are. Just replicating the the thumbnail. Right. Let's get in. Oh, let's have a look around first. Let me show you where we are now. This is nice because the sun's just coming up. There we go, over there. Or the stars coming up, technically. We're out by the Crab Nebula. That noise you can hear is the what they call the bark mounds, which is all those growths that you see on the ground. It's quite a nice place, this. It's quite good looking. A little bit like me. Let's show. Where's the Crab Nebula? Should be up here somewhere. There it is. Lovely. And you can probably see why it gets the name the Crab Nebula, because it does look a little bit like a crab. And there's some other nebulas there. I think that's there's a monkey head, and that might be the Rosette Nebulas off in the distance there behind the Crab Nebula, and that's looking back towards the core. Oh, and there you can see Barnard's Loop with the Horsehead Nebula there, that dark red patch in the middle of that sort of moon shape. The moon shape is the Barnard's Loop, and then you've got the Horsehead Nebula in there, and there's a little Fire Nebula in there, and all sorts. It's a nice place, but unfortunately it's permit locked at the moment. I've mentioned before, I have already been into systems around there, but it's all permit locked now, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, that's looking back at the core. I'm quite far away from Sol at the moment, but I'm going to go a lot further. I'm heading out to the back end of the galaxy. It's got a nice ringed gas giant there. Yeah, it's quite a nice place. As I say, the sun's coming up. There's me Great Phantom over there, just parked up out the way. Now, what's going on here? Is the sun coming up or going down? No, I'm sure it's coming up. So it's like those shadows were getting longer for a minute. Are they getting longer? Anyway, never mind what the shadows are doing. Get a bit closer and see if they're getting longer or not. No, they're getting shorter. Yeah, the sun's definitely coming up. This moon that I'm on, that's my SRV over there. This moon I'm on is going around this planet quite quickly. Less than a day before it does a full orbit around this gas giant. And I've come to this place because it's got some bark mounds. And what's special about bark mounds? Well, not a lot really. They're the most common biological thing that you can find on a planet. But the reason why I'm here is that there's plenty of resources to gather, because I'm heading out to the very back end of the galaxy. I'll show you in a little while. But I just thought you'd like to have a little look around at the scene. It is really nice. Nice eerie sounds coming from the bark mounds, which is what all that noise is you can hear. I've got the gas giant, and of course there's the Crab Nebula. Zoom in on it. Does look a bit like a crab, especially at certain angles. Like I say, there's Barnard's Loop over there, with the Horsehead Nebula and so on in there. And I think that one there is the Rosette or monkey head, I'm not sure, and then the other one is either the rosette or monkey head. Hard to tell from this angle. So there we go. That's where we are right now. So if we go to the galaxy map, I'll just show you whereabouts I am. Good morning, Kermit. How are you? Nice to have you along, sir. Let's just jump into the galaxy map. Okay, so this is where I am. There's a Crab Nebula. Why is that? That's weird. That's not right. It's saying I've got a Crate Phantom parked. Well, I'm quite confident that my Crate Phantom is on the planet's surface. Why is it saying I've left my Crate Phantom there? This is a station or system with a asteroid base, by the way, that is in the Crab Nebula. So if you do come all this way, you can sort of mark a save point if you want. It's a nice little it's a nice little station. In fact, let me see, I might be able to show you a picture. One moment. I took a picture a little while ago whilst I've been rolling around. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can find you a picture. That's a particularly nice one. Right, let's just give it a name. So screenshot 0518. That's not great. But let me just see if I can get you a picture of that. Let's just add an element to my stream. Let's go for just a plain image. Just doing this all live. No, crab, not CRAP. Yeah. And let me find the image file for you. And I will show you it. It's definitely worth a look. And like I say, you can save your position. Let's try that one. Okay, hopefully you can see that. So that's a screenshot of the Station X, which sits just outside the Crab Nebula. And yeah, I like it. It's nice. And it sits in an asteroid ring. And if I just switch that off, there we go. You can see that's where it actually sits. There are no planetary bodies in that system, but you can, like I say, go there and save. And that's the sort of views you can expect. It's really nice inside as well. It's quite gritty. So yeah, it's a nice place to go. So anyway, I'll turn that off, get back into the game. Now then, so sorry, I got distracted there because let's just go over here a second. You can see, ooh, not much gravity here. Over here, look, is my Crate Phantom. That is definitely my Crate Phantom. See if we can get on top of it. Ready? Go. Just missed that bark mound. Get some height. One more little blip. Okay. It's going to be a rough one. Ouch. There we go. Lovely. So there we go. We're on our Crate Phantom. Yeah, when I went into the just maneuvering there. Lovely. I haven't got two Crate Phantoms, and the other thing as well is go back into the galaxy map. There is no shipyard, so yet again we have a bug. There is no shipyard, as you can see. So how I've got a stored Crate Phantom there is beyond me. Anyway, let's not worry about bugs in the game right now. Anyway, that's handy to know. Crab sector DL-Y space D9 is the system that you can go and save your progress if you come all the way out to the Crab Nebula. Now, the reason I went into the galaxy map is just to show you exactly where I'm off to. There's the bubble. My other commander is currently at the core. It's Sagittarius A. But I'm heading out right over here, and that's my destination right there. It's not an easy place to go because you can't just plot a straight route, because the route planner really struggles because the stars thin out so much. You can't actually just plot a straight route there. You have to use a bit of jumponium, and jumponium, for anyone that doesn't know, Elite Dangerous, allows you to boost your jump range using materials, which explains why I am where I am right now. But as you can see, the stars thin out, and if I zoom out, actually zoom in a little bit more so you can, actually it's not on, oh, it is on realistic mode. Okay, where are all the stars then? There should be some stars somewhere. There we go, stars. Right, so as I move out and towards this destination, you'll notice, where are we, near enough on the centre of the galactic plane there? Right, get it down to 0, there we go. Right, so this is right on the galactic plane now. As I head towards this, you'll notice that the stars thin out, and there becomes less and less stars, especially in the gap between the arms of the galaxies. You can see that's getting pretty sparse now. Some of those distances between stars can be up to 120 light years, and you can see it's really thinning out, which is why the route planning system can't plot a direct route there. Okay, and now you'll notice that if we start to get a few more stars, it's a bit more occupied, yeah, and that's because we're into the next spiral arm, and the spiral arms are what these are on the galaxy map. And there's another one there, and it kind of takes you along and drifts out, and you can actually reach there. But this gap between here and here, you can see that it's kind of a void area. We call them voids between the arms. Obviously there is a void between each arm, but as you get closer to the core, it doesn't matter because there's still very dense star population. Whereas once we try and get across this gap, you'll notice that the stars thin out, and you just can't plot a direct route. Now my plan is I am going to come out of here, just cut into this sector just briefly, then into this sector, and then come round and up, and that's my route to this area here. This area here has got some very special things to go and look at. There's some biology that's only found in this area, and I'm going there to see if I can interact with it, because at the moment there's not a lot that's known about it. All we know is that it's there, and there's no other information. So I'm going to go and do some experiments in this area, and that is 14,000 light years in a straight line from where I am now. Total distance to get there will probably be more like 20,000 light years by the time I've gone round there. Now, in order for me to get across this gap and also negotiate gaps to get to the system, which is really remote, I need something called jumponium, which is used for synthesis to give me a better jump range from time to time. So if I come out of the galaxy map, I'll explain what that is. If I go into my systems and inventory, so FSD injection, that's what I need. That's obviously, it doesn't light up because I'm in the SRV at the moment, but I need to get materials for FSD injection. That's my frame shift drive, and that will enable me to jump across those big gaps in the stars as we try and get across that void. Now, in order to do that, I need materials, and if I just go into that one, you can see the materials I need. So you can see there, for a basic jump, which gives me 25% extra distance, I've got 6 injections available, and I require carbon, vanadium, and germanium. Okay, so obviously if I collect some more vanadium, which is actually on this planet, and that's why I'm here, I can increase the amount of jumps I can do at 25% bonus. Then we've got standard. Now standard gives you 50% bonus, yeah, and again there's the list of resources required, and again you'll see things like vanadium, carbon, germanium, cadmium, niobium. And then onto the premium stuff, which gives you a massive boost in range. You can see all of those resources there, and you see one that I don't have at all is polonium, so I'll need to get some of that. Now on this planet, which is the important bit, let's go to our, sorry for jumping around, excuse me, we are on this planet here at the moment. Good pilot friend of mine, Meng, has been here as well. He's mapped this planet. The reason why it's a popular planet is because it has a lot of the materials you need for your jump range. So we've got the yttrium, as you saw, niobium, cadmium, vanadium, arsenic. All of those items are required for extending your jump range of that synthesis. The only thing that's not on this planet is polonium. So what I'm wondering is, do we have polonium here as well? Now it may require that I need to scan some more planets. That's got Mercury. That hasn't got polonium. That's got yttrium again. That hasn't. So I might have to scan some more planets. I've not scanned them all yet. Anyway, we don't want polonium right now. We're just going to stock off on the resources that are here. So that's the yttrium, niobium, cadmium, arsenic, vanadium, and so on. And how do we do that? Right, okay, so back into the SRV. And I'm at a biological site. Actually, I'm still sat on my ship, aren't I? I forgot I was still sat on the ship. Let's just have a look outside so you can see that. I know, immersion broken and all that. So that's my crate Phantom. It's been optimized for jump range. I can still do a bit more engineering on it, but probably wouldn't get me much more than about another 2 additional light years. And so there we are, essentially. Just back up there. Looks a bit more realistic if we sit around about there. Okay. So yes, the bark mounds. This is why we're here. So these are biological entities, and resources grow on them. And so what I can do is I can shoot those resources off, either using my SRV or using my ship. Both will work, although it's tricky with a ship with bark mounds because they're quite tall, and trying to scoop up resources in between is difficult because the ship's so large. I did do a brief video on picking up resources just using a ship and not an SRV, which is my previous video. You can have a look at that if you want. But what we're going to do now is we're going to go and gather some resources from bark mounds, and we'll see how that works out. And there is a structure to what resources you get from what type of growth. So without any further ado, let's get off my ship and let's turn around first. Oh, and then Geronimo! Oh, perfect landing. Eat your heart, how evil can evil. Right, let's get in the SRV anyway. Although it is fun driving around like that. Let's do it properly. Right, so on my radar now, then you can see there's some white dots. Those dots are highlighting the growths on these bark mounds. So if you look here, that's a bark mound, but actually on it there, you see that what looks like lava rock. That bark mound sounds like it's playing a tune. Can you hear that? Oh, I know what it is. It's my radar. I'm going to turn that off because that gets annoying. We don't need that. Radar, wave scanner, off. Peace and quiet, that's better. Right, sounded like it was a disco for a minute. So anyway, if I select that there, you can see that is called a Masidian seed pod. And they have the second rarest resource on the planet within them. And so what we need to do is go back to here and just remind ourselves of what resources are on the planet. So we can expect from that seed pod probably something like cadmium or arsenic or vanadium probably. Then the next rarest would be those, and then the common growths will be sulfur, iron, carbon, and the rarest growths, which we'll come up to, will have either yttrium or niobium in it. Right, let's go and prove that then, shall we? So, Mustard down seed pod. Oh, let's back up. Have we got the right weapon installed? Yeah. So I shoot that, and it... Ah, so frustrating. The aiming on this is awful. Sometimes you have to do it manually. Okay, that's definitely hitting it. Okay. Not the best hit detection. Let's try it from here. What's this? It's invincible. Right, let's try a different strategy. The boost shoot. Really? What does a commander have to do? What is going on there? Right. I will not be defeated. Can't get any closer than that. I need to sort out my bindings for this. I hardly ever use it. You have to be kidding me. What? Okay, is that a bug or is that just me? Extra pip to weapons. Yeah, Kermit, yeah. Because I need all that firepower for a sea pod, right? I'm going to run out of ammo. Hang on a minute, let's see what's going on here. Let's try a different angle. There's obviously a slight hitbox issue with the bark mound, so we'll just come over to this way. I know, immersion broken. Alright, let's try it now. If the laser will line up. What? I'll tell you what I'll do in a minute. I'm going to get in my ship and blast it off. Oh my word, finally. There we go. Anyway, so as promised, niobium is one of the rarer of the items on this planet, so thank you very much. Right, quadricep growth is medium, so that will get me maybe vanadium. Let's go and have a look. Oh, slow down. This one hopefully won't be so difficult. That's better. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, it's nickel, so that's one of the most common. Oh, dear me, come here. Running away. Right, let's go and find something that I know will have the rarest. Actually, I could do with some more of this resource anyway. Just me, is it, Kermit? Thanks. I'm just a bad shot, right? Give me a break. Ah, dear. Yeah, if you come here for SRV shooting tips, apologies. More niobium, want some of that. Good stuff. Geronimo. Got it. And you're out. Excellent. Right, let's find the rarest growth type now, so that I can show you how to get what would be, on this planet, yttrium. So we just need to drive around a bit, get some more white dots on our radar. Get a bit of a view. Let's boost my engine power. Right, there's a good selection around here. Trying to find a good place to land. Oh, not going to make it over it. Wait, yes I am. Oh, lovely. Right, let's have a look, see what we've got around here. Polyporous growth. This has the most common stuff, if I remember rightly. But let me just check that, because is that one over there? No, that's quadricep. Don't want that. Oh, come on. There we go. Right, yeah, these might be medium actually. I think the quadricep is the most common resources. I do have a spreadsheet, of course, that tells me this, but you know, that would be prepared, wouldn't it? Right, let's have a look. Where are you? Okay, so these look like fungus. And what have we got? Manganese. Oh, so that's the second rarest. So the poly one is the most common. No, I'm talking. Cordyceps is the most common. This one is second. What we haven't come to yet, we know about Muscadine sea pod that has the second, or the one of the most rarest, but the most rarest isn't on my scanner. So let's just try and find some. What we got here? Nope. Whereabouts are we in this Barkman field? Let's get. I bet it tends to be in clusters. So, okay, it's looking a bit sparse out this way. So nothing around here. Let's change my zoom angle. Right, okay, so we're zoomed right out on the radar now. Try over this way. Enjoy the view. Right, what's that? No, that's the most common. And so is that. Let's have a little look at the view. There we go, that does look nice. Pick the SRV roofs in the way. But nothing over here, so let's get over this way a little bit. Oh, something else appeared on the radar there. Contacts. Okay, well, struggling to find the rarest one at the moment. Let's look over this way. Without crashing. Might have to move to another location. That's no problem. Mustang Seapod again. We'll have that anyway, as we do need some resources. Otherwise we won't be getting very far on our trip to the outer fringe. Whoa, slow down. Have some of that. Yep, cadmium. That's another of our jumponium materials. So we'll have some of that. Let's do a mid-air catch. Thank you. Right. So we're still looking for the rarest growth. It can't possibly all be gone. No. Okay. We might move to another location. There's some interesting locations on this planet anyway. Doesn't hurt to move about. Mix it up a bit. I'm gonna have that. Oh, this SRV shooting is awful. It seems to stay in target just underneath what you're after. And then you've got the low gravity that causes traction issues. Shoot the darn thing. Gotcha. And I want some of that. That's more jumponium. On the Edson. Got it. Okay. I think we might move to another location just to mix it up a bit. What do you think? Because I'm struggling to find that other rare resource. Just before the stream started, I did pick up a couple of the rarest ones. But I don't seem to be locating anymore. So let's get in the Phantom. Back to the Phantom Mobile. Oh god, gravity is awful. It's because of. There we go. Incoming. I'll tell you what, I'd be interested to know as well, anyone watching this, do you know why they disable your turrets when you're close to your ship? Because it's got to be one of the most annoying things ever. Don't you think? Board ship. That'll do me. I suppose what we could do is move to the next location. I'll do one more geological, which hopefully we... sorry, biological. And then I'll do a geological on this planet. And then we will go hunting for polonium. There's a crab nebula there looking lovely. So... look at navigation, surface. No, I don't want geological. I want biological. Not that. Which way is that? Over that way. Okay. Just going to go into Super Cruise. Surprisingly low gravity, Kermit. Yes, as it's a small moon, right? Okay, right. We need to track our way around now to this. Where is it? Don't really want to do it on the dark side. That looks like it might be the dark side. It's geological. What we got on this side? Okay, let's go with it. See what we got. If it's in the dark, it's in the dark, right? Let it get a bit more height. If I can just get above that DRP point, it'll speed up. Go on, hurry up. There we go. Right. Surface biological. Some nice mountain ranges down there as well. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Looks like we're just going to be in the shadow a little bit. Oh, blimey, looks like it's right in the middle of a mountain range. It's going to be a bit dark. But we do have our night vision. Okay, I'm coming at an awful angle there. Okay, that's close enough. I can persuade it round slowly. I'm going to use night vision now, because I can't see anything. We don't want to hit a mountain, do we? That would be embarrassing. Oh, there it goes below me. Right. Let's just get our... Oh my word. What's going on here? That said SRV then. I thought, what's going on? I'm still in my ship. Why does it say SRV? Oh wow, we're having a buggy session. Right. Okay, now we can see the terrain. What we got? I'm sure it's going to be bark mounds. Oh, and there's an SRV bug that reduces all your power to your engines. Never mind. Right, yeah, it looks like more bark mounds to me. I'll use the SRV for this because I want to show the growth types and what they produce. Oh, we're on the right edge of a... we're on the edge of a crater now. Let's try and find a smooth place to land. Let's go here somewhere. I think over here should be able to land. Come on. Give me the blue signal. Intentional design choice. Sometimes wonder about dev's taste. Yeah, tell me about it, Kermit. Sad day when in-game chat has less issues than this YouTube chat. 90 seconds lag. Yeah, I don't know why that is. Like I say, Twitch is pretty quick and not very laggy. Whereas I'm just trying to find a place to land. Let's see if we can land on this hill slightly. It's not going to let me land on that, is it? We're in some sort of crater, I think. I might have to just... yeah, I'm on a crater wall there. Can you see that on the map? Yeah, I'll have to park outside the crater. It's more like a cliff edge, isn't it? That probably looks quite nice in the daytime. Unfortunately, it's pitch black at the moment. Right, so we'll just drive down to the Bark Mounds. This whole area is pretty unfriendly for landing, isn't it? I will find a spot somewhere. Come on. Over here looks quite level. There we go, that'll do. Hold it. There we go. Back up a touch. Right, this'll do. We'll just fly down to the Bark Mounds in our SRV. Starline Gaming. Hey there, Commander, and right back at you, sir. How are you today? Great to have you along. We're just about to fly down to some Bark Mounds in our SRV, which looks like it could do with a bit of fuel as well. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty dark. Right, oh, there's a cliff edge there. You can see that on the scanner. Alrighty, let's assess the situation. Full power to engines so that I've got plenty of boost available. Right, the edge is here somewhere. Oops. The odd rock as well. Right, I think I'm going to need night vision on, because when I plunge off the end of this, I'm not going to be able to see where on earth I'm landing or crashing. Yep, definitely night vision required. Okay, now I can see. Now let me just check that is the where the Bark Mounds are. Let's check my navigation. Biological 3, lock destination. Yep, the compass is pointing down. They're down there. Can you see that? Just where my foot is. That's the. It's dotted because there's terrain in the way. Hey, Starline, not too bad, thanks. How you doing? I'm doing good. How you doing? Yeah, we're all good. And we're just about to fly down this canyon in my SRV to go and look at some biological features. Geronimo. And we are now flying in our SRV in the dark. A lot easier now we've got night vision. How far off the ground are we? 110 meters. Ooh, getting up a bit of speed now. Full thrust. Yeah, soft landing-ish. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, look at that. That looks nice. Let's get outside for a quick look at that. That's the Crab Nebula again. Don't want to see that. That is a nice view, is it not? Crab Nebula. That noise you can hear is coming from the Bark Mounds. That's all these things here. And those lights that you can see glowing on them are resources that I'm going to collect. But yeah, that is a nice view. I don't know whereabouts the sun is at the moment. We are kind of in a crater here, that's the only problem. So even if the sun does come up, it's not going to get light down here anytime soon. Anyway, let's get back in the SRV and see if we can find those rare resources that I was on about. Let's have a look. Onto contacts. Right. Yeah. Here we go then. Oops. Oh, I hate those rocks that do that. Happens quite often in craters. They tend to stick out more. Right, can we see what we're after here? Not yet. Let's take that look off for a moment. Ooh, just skimmed over the top there. Right, I'm looking for a particular grove type, and I still can't see it. I will keep plodding along. What we got here? Ah, there we go. Phloem excretion. That has the rarest resource, so that will guarantee me yttrium, which is the rarest resource on this planet. And if you don't believe me, I'll quickly show you. Let's have a look over here. There we go. Details. Rarest resource. I'm either going to get yttrium or niobium out of this particular thing that is now targeted. So let's go and do that now. And as always, it's blocked in some way. Right, just before we blast it off the rock, let's get a close-up. There we go. That's the one we want. That there. Ooh, got a bit too close, I think. So that always has the rarest resource of the planet that you're on. Okay, and that's what we want. And I believe there are a few more around. We will find them, but let's get back in the SRV and shoot that growth off. Get the laser to sit in one place. And there you go, yttrium as promised. Right, so cargo bay open. And have some of that. Right. I'm doing quite well for yttrium now. Seed pods would be quite good actually. That's the next resource that I need. Not seed pods obviously, but they're the second most rarest on the planet, and I need some more of those for my jumponium. If I can only get my laser to shoot straight. Get up. More weapon power required. Shoot it off, damn you. Wow. We really are on a slope here, aren't we? Right. Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. What you gotta do? It's right there. It's good. That's really annoying. What is it? I think it's buried within it or something. You have to be kidding, right? You have to be kidding. I give up on that. It's not going to get shot, is it? What else we got around here? Ah. Oops. Phloem excretion. We know what that means. Yttrium. Or niobium. More than likely yttrium though. Going to bet £1 that it's yttrium. If I can shoot it off. Got you. Right, where'd it go? There it goes. You can tell it's low gravity. And it's yttrium. I win £1. Oh yeah. Like a boss. Right, what else we got over here? Growth. Growth, don't want those. That's a growth. C-pod. Right, see if I get better luck with this one. Yay. Niobium, exactly what I want. Lovely. The mid-air catch. In for a goal. Yeah. Right. I think it's time I started going looking for some polonium now. Let's just do one more C-pod. It's behind me. Over here. Hope it's not that same one that I was struggling with that seemed to be buried within the... Oh, it is, isn't it? It's the same one. I'm not going to bother because that's just not going anywhere. Probably shoot it from behind. No, let's try a different one. Down there. There we go. Right, make this the last one, and then we'll go to a geological site. Ouch. And do a bit of resource gathering using the ship rather than the SRV. Exactly the other one that I want. Cadmium? Cadmium? Yeah. Right, let's go back to the ship then. Where is the ship? Is it taken off? Where the ship? Where's my ship gone? It's flown off. It has. Right. Okay, interesting. Where is it? Come on, where's my ship gone? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Right, where's it going? Interesting place. I couldn't find a landing spot over there. Looks like something from Tron when the night vision is on, doesn't it? Hey Kermit, try aiming higher. Come on, settle. Thank you. Yeah, it's the auto aim on the turret tends to aim low, which is really frustrating, to say the least. Right. Board ship. I don't know why it does that. It's quite annoying. Sure, a little tweak is required. It's almost like there's an aim assist. Right. There you go, there's the Bartmans. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to go up and find a geological site in the sunshine. There you go, we just got out of that crater now and the sun's come up. Hey, Twisted Sigma, I salute you, sir. How are you? Welcome along. We're in a very pretty place at the moment. There's a crab nebula over there. Gas giant with a ring. And we're just about to go to a geological site to extract some resources. and I'm going to use my ship. What? I'm also going to come out of orbital cruise, too busy looking for a geological site. Right, let's find one and then we'll move on from there. Geological. 125, where's that? Is it in front of me? Oh, I'm not going to fly that distance, that'll take too long. Let's just quickly go into orbit. You've just got back to a station after a very fruitful void opal mining trip. Fantastic, Twisted Sigma. I've just come out of a... Hang on, I'll show you in a minute. I'm just concentrating on getting to this site. I need to turn those panels off when I look because it's really annoying. Yeah, I've just come from an asteroid base in the Crab Nebula. I'll show you a picture in a second. There we go. Right. Right, I'm just going to have to dive down like this. It's not ideal. I couldn't get the curve right, so... SRV bug. Right, whilst I just head towards that, I'll show you just where I've come from. I've got a picture. Where are we? Have a look at that. There you go. That's in the Crab Nebula. Definitely worth a look. Because you can see the Crab Nebula in the background. Obviously the star. And it orbits... it's actually in an asteroid belt right next to the star. And that's what you can see there. So it's a nice place to go and visit. Recommend it. So in the meantime, I will see if I can get my ship to speed up. So it's quite a nice looking planet, this. It's got lots of mountain ranges, craters, cliffs, biological and geological. Yeah. And if you want to know where it is, it's there on my scanner there. Crab sector EG-Y, space E1, space 5, and I'm on planet AA. And it's a great resource planet for Jumponium. So I'm just going to do some resource gathering in my ship this time without using my SRV from a geological site. And then we just need to go and find some polonium. Because at the moment, in my inventory, FSD injection, you can see I'm really short on polonium. Got plenty of yttrium now and niobium. Arsenic's going to be a struggle to find. Well, it won't be a struggle, I just need to find a planet where the rarest resource is arsenic, and that way you can really guarantee what resources you're going to get. And polonium is normally the most rarest of the planet too. That's a really nice canyon over there. You see that? That looks like fun. That's one thing Elite delivers in the Bucket Falls is views and canyons and areas to go and play. Right. Sorry I had to take the slightly longer way down. It's just my angle when I was moving from one site to the other. Okay. Well, we don't want to bury ourselves into the ground, so we'll come off the throttle. Bring it down to a manageable speed. Right, so I'm guessing these are what they call silicate vapor geysers on the planet details, but there's something wrong with them and they always seem to be thermoholes. Sorry, excuse me there. Right, I'll soon confirm that as we get closer. I'll just ooh, nice graphical update there. Seamless, right? There we go. Let's scan that. And it is silicate vapor gas vent. A bit of a mouthful there for a second. Oh, okay. Some of them are active. But what we want to do is we want to find resources. So we just need to get a little bit closer to them. What's my lights on? Oh, there we go. And I'm looking for those resource growths again. This time I'm looking for them in my ship without bouncing on the floor too much. Oh, I think that was one there, like a crystal. Swing it round. Yep. Oh, nice, nice, nice. So what should we use? Mining laser? Yeah, there we go. Can you see it there? It looks like a porcupine. Let's get a close up before I shoot it off. Ooh. There, look. That's the rarest resource actually. So that will be yttrium. You can see there's my laser there, look. Here we go. Yttrium. Right, just need to. My cargo bay would help, wouldn't it? Oops. Hey, Twisted Sigma. Sorry, I was concentrating there. So you've only ever been to the asteroid base and Mammon or something like that? Yeah, I don't really know the names too well because I'm always out exploring. Helps if you select it. I'll just scoop this one up and I'll take your other question. As you can see what I'm doing, I've got the cargo bay open and I'm just going to scrape along the ground with my ship and pick it up that way. Like that. So yeah, Twisted Sigma, for exploration, would you rather the Crate Phantom or the ASP? That one's an easy answer. It would now be the Crate Phantom. Crate Phantom has a slightly better range and it's a little bit more versatile in terms of internal slots as well. So yeah, Crate Phantom for me. And obviously my long range explorer is always going to be the Anaconda due to the range. And when the place that I'm going now, I'll show you actually because you've just joined the stream, but where I'm heading is out across the void to this place here. That's where you really want your long range maximum jump range ships. Now my Crate Phantom that I'm in now, I think it's got 70 light years max, whereas my Anaconda has 80, just over 80. So and it makes a big difference when you're crossing the void. Don't pay attention to the forums when everyone goes, oh, explorers don't need longer jump range, that's just an excuse to get to the core quicker. No, any explorer, the last place they probably want to go, I mean everyone goes there once to the middle of the galaxy, yeah, to see the supermassive black hole, but then once you've done that and you're an explorer, the last place you want to go is the core. It's too bright, it's too many stars, it doesn't make for good photography. So yeah, what we got there? Magnesium. Can I get it while it's in the air? Go on. Go on, go on. Yes, I got it. Oh yeah, my piloting skills are obviously better than my SRV skills. Alright, let's have a look for some more resources. Let's see. We'll do a couple more, but then I need to find a planet with polonium on it, because we can't go across that void that that's just a rock, isn't it? I think that's just a rock. Yeah, that's definitely a rock. It would have blown up by now. Yeah, I won't get across that void without any polonium. Oh, there's a resource there. I'll have that one. I think it's going to be something simple like carbon, probably. There we go. Because I've got no polonium at the moment. Oh, it's sulfur. That's another common element. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get my ship down in that gap. No, I'm not going to be able to get that. I'll show you. This is what I'm doing. If you're wondering what on earth I'm doing in my ship, right now. Let's create Phantom. Oh, and that resource. I ain't going to be able to grab that. It's right in that dip. You can only do so much, as you can see. There's just no way. There's my cargo scoop down at the moment, and the idea is, oh, and that's me in the cockpit there. Look, can you see him waving? There's the resource. There's the cargo. I can't get in there physically, which is a shame. Ooh. But yeah, if I try and get an angle, I'll show you what I'm trying to do. But I'm not going to get that one. It happens sometimes. If I try and move forward, look, there's just no way I'm going to. I just can't physically get down in there. Oh. There we go. Anyway. Right, so I can't get that one. Right, let's just pick up one more. Let's look for... Is that a growth? I think that's just a rock. Yeah, it's definitely just a rock. That. One more, and then we hunt for a planet with polonium. Nothing there. Let's hunt for one more. Sometimes I find collecting resources in a ship quicker than an SRV, believe it or not. Especially if the surface is nice and flat. Like I say, it's a good tip though. So if you do, you know, if you're out on the rim and you lose your only SRV, because I've only got one in this ship, you can still collect resources from planets just using your ship, as I'm doing now. So all is not lost when you lose that SRV, yeah? And if you've travelled a long way and you've still got some way to go, and you don't really want to take any screenshots with an SRV, then you can still collect your resources using your ship like this. The only downside of using the ship is it doesn't show them on your radar, the resources. It's just, as you can see, it's just nothing showing up. So you have to eyeball them, I'm afraid. That's the only downside. Oh, there's a growth there. We'll have that. You don't have to use a mining laser. It just so happens I've got a mining laser because I want to interact with some life. That's phosphorus. When I get to where I'm going, slam it down on the ground. That's why we have shields, right? There we go. Scrape that one up because I can switch to my pulse. I've got a pulse laser there. Look, I can do exactly the same with that as well. Oh, just I think that's a resource right there. There we go. Ooh, hit the canopy. Come on, select it. Iron. Can we do another mid-air catch? Go, 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 go. Oh no, that was rubbish. Sorry, that was terrible. Where have I knocked it? I've knocked it into touch, haven't I? Where is it? Oh, it's right there in front of me. Let's back up a minute. Right, we'll grab this one. And then we'll go find some polonium. Come on, in you get. Into my ship. Thank you. Right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get back into Super Cruise. There's the Crab Nebula. Enjoy the view. Put the weapons away. There you go. Weapons away. Okay, and still should be mass locked to over 2 kilometers. So I'm just going to go into Super Cruise, and I'm just going to map the rest of the system because I haven't done it all properly, and see if there's any polonium in this system. If not to worry, we'll find a system with some in, and then we can bridge the void. Just as I get some height here, I'll just show you on my inventory. See what I'm missing. I'm missing polonium, so I can't do any mega jumps. So I definitely need to find some polonium before I try and cross that gap on the galactic map. Otherwise, I'll probably come unstuck. Twisted Sigma, do I have a Coriolis link for my Phantom? I might have. Let me have a look. Let's see. Coriolis. I think I might have ships. ships. Where's my builds? There we go, Phantom Explorer. Here you go. Let's get the short link for you. So, as you are so nicely, here is my top secret formula for the Crate Phantom Explorer, which will get you 72.42 light years. Oh yeah, it's a bad build. The right bad boy. So there you go. Twisted Sigma. Check that out. That's a lot of engineering needs to be done for that though. This particular Phantom I'm in right now isn't fully engineered. It's engineered to the point of 70 odd light years. In fact, what is it on? Ship details. Okay, 69.86 on this particular ship. Now the reason why that is because I'm carrying weapons and things that I need to interact. I was just thinking, did that Corylus build, have I got an SRV in that? I can't remember if I put an SRV in that build. Did I have an SRV? Yes, I did. So you even get an SRV in that build, and you can look at seeing 72.42 light years. So enjoy that build. It's all good, all gravy, and it's got a good boost speed as well, 468. Yeah, so enjoy that one. You'll find that very useful. Just a lot of engineering for that build. Okay, where are we? Right, so we need to look for polonium, don't we? We just need to map the rest of these planets quickly. We're not going to get it from a gas giant. Where are we? Ooh. A small rocky world with a ring. Go on, last resource. Please be polonium. Go on. Ah, don't need that. Shame. Not often you get rocky ringed worlds like that. Would have been nice for you whilst we collected resources. That's got biological on it. I'll look at the system map to time to read it. Every single one. Come on. Where else are we? Is there something else there? Yes, there is. Over here. So what do you think of that build then, Twisted Sigma? Does that float your boat? It should do. It's a really good build. And obviously anyone else that's watching this, check that link out. You'll find it a very capable Phantom Explorer. That's a nice one. Alright, let's get these moons. I saw another one out there. Yeah, that's the only thing with that Phantom build. Twisted Sigma, it's highly engineered, but you know, you've got your SRV there, you've got everything you need, and still a really good jump range that's, you know, almost on par with an Anaconda. But yeah, I got bored of doing engineering for this one that I'm in now, to be honest. It's just so much resource gathering, it's not fun. Right, let's see if we can find a planet with polonium. Tungsten, tin, tungsten, tin, tungsten. Scroll right down to the bottom. Mercury, yttrium. Can't land on that one. Yttrium, no. I think the system's going to be completely void of polonium. I have a feeling in my bones. Yep. Not a sniff. Oh, there's a big well there. What about that one? Nope. Right, we need to go to a different system. Okay, let's see what we got. Shall we see what's in this one? There's be well visited. If it'll let me select it. Oh, I see my crate phantom is no longer in that system. That was a weird bug earlier. So let's go here. Alright, let's go and get another view of the Crab Nebula. Oh, we're going to jump through a ring. Oh! Which is going to happen first? Yep. It's worth a try, wasn't it? I thought I might be able to time it just right and get through the ring and jump at the same time. Right. We can have a look at the view whilst we're here. Look. Whilst my frame shift drive cools down. Shouldn't really fly that. I'm going to end up coming unstuck. Ooh. Oh no, I have come back round. It's like the red arrows. Just showing off. I'm just waiting for my frame shift drive to cool down. There we go. Anyway. Right. Is it cooled down? Yeah. Right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Geronimo. Right, let's see what you find in this next system then. Fingers crossed for polonium. Okay. Let's change cockpit mode. There we go. $20 bodies. Just get away from the main star. And there's the Crab Nebula, viewed from a slightly different angle. Kermit, doing that ring crash always seems more painful than it really is. Oh, I know. It's like you can't crash into a star, really. It takes 1% hull. Well, everything takes 1% hull. Last resource is Mercury. Not interested. Next one. I wish you could make these pages scroll quicker. Tungsten. Not interested. Oh, there's another planet there somewhere. Oh, what is it? A gas giant. What's going on? Oh, it's a helium giant. They're quite rare. Very nice. Yeah, they're quite a rare gas giant. Right. What we got here? If it's going to be asteroids, not interested in those. Get rid of them. Right, come on, we're still looking for polonium. How far away is that? Oh, it's not far. But I don't know if you know that, but if you put your crossover over a target on the left hand side, it says distance. So that's 3,400 light seconds. So it's not far to travel if I do find what I'm looking for. I'm not going to get anything from that planet because I can't land on it. Come on, show me polonium on the last page. Arsenic, I want that as well. Come on, polonium, polonium. Ugh, rubbish. More biological on this one as well. Arsenic again, I need that. Polonium, by chance? Nope. I mean, if one of them was the rarest resource is arsenic, then I would again go down and grab it because I can guarantee to get arsenic. Come on, show me the polonium. Oh, tungsten. What's going on? Polonium's always handy, but I want polonium. Nope. I don't think this system's going to have polonium, do you? Let's have a look at this one. Mercury. No. 6 bodies left. I'm not going to be able to land on that one. Where are we? Where's the other planets? They've got to be around these 2 gas giants. Let's try going around this way. Looking for a gas giant. Where's the gas giant? Oh, that's a bit frustrating. Don't say it's sitting behind the star. Oh, no, I can see. Right. Could have sworn I sweep past that. Gas giant. And so is that one. I'm guessing this one's... Oh, it's ringed, and I'm guessing it's got moons around it. Yeah. So hopefully these moons will have the polonium I seek. Let's see what we've got here. Come on, polonium. Come on, change page. Polonium, come on. Say polonium. Oh, rubbish. Let's try this one. Well, there's a lot of biological activity in this area anyway, that's for sure. We're going to get polonium! And we've got biological 5, so we can guarantee to get polonium. Fantastic. See, it was worth the wait. I've only got one left to scan, haven't I? Yeah, let's just scan that one as well. You never know, this might have polonium and... No. That's the only planet in this system. Okay, not interested in the rest then, so let's come out of that view, just double check. So the planet, I marked it, there it is there. Oh, that's an interesting looking system anyway, isn't it? Just double check on here. So tungsten. That'll be a really nice view from there. You know, almost tempted to just go for the view, but I just want to concentrate on getting my jumping resources for now. And that's what we want. Now the good thing about this, although it doesn't have geological sites, it does have biological, so I can still go there and guarantee to get polonium every time. So let's go there now and I'll show you. Oh yeah, like a boss. Hey Kermit, how's the audio today anyway? I know I used to have a few audio issues. Hopefully the audio is all good. I can make it a bit louder if necessary, but hopefully it's a good balance. Oh, 6,000 light seconds. Dum-de-dum. So where is everybody else in the galaxy today anyway? Let me know. Well, let me know if my volume is too loud. Anyway, yeah, that should be good like that, I think. Maybe a tad more. Okay, 2 minutes. What should we talk about? The weather? Wouldn't it be nice to have a super cruise boost? Twisted Sigma. Going to figure out which engineers I need to go and see. There's quite a few, I'm afraid. Especially if we want to take utilities. On that build though, I don't think you need too many engineers. You need Palin. So obviously you're going to have to do a bit of travelling. That's for your dirty drives, which you need for boosting on high G planets. But yeah, a lot of it's just lightweight stuff that you need to do. So you're in BOEFE sector. 3,800 light years from Colonia. Whoa, that's like 15 minutes using neutron stars. Maybe a bit more, half an hour. I can turn the game volume up a little bit more. I'm always worried that I'm going to blast people's ears out. I will nail my audio levels at some point. So I always wonder if that makes a difference. Yeah, it does. And what else? Is that gonna... That's not making any difference. Well, I can make myself louder anyway. I just don't want to blow it out of the sky. Let's turn that down actually. What else we got? Does that make it any louder? Let me know if that's louder. Try that, Kermit. I do need to sort out my volume levels. Is that a star? Yeah, that's a ringed star. There was it like records. Right, it was the furthest moon, wasn't it? What's that, Kermit? Have I nailed the sound? Is it all good? So that's A, B, C. That's the one I want. Is the game and mic audio a good mix, or does the game need to come down a bit? It's always handy to know this information, and I can make a note of my settings. And sorry if everyone had their volume on loud and then I boosted it up. Okay, getting closer. What's getting closer? The volume? Let me get down on this surface before I change around my settings anymore. Right, so I need to map this planet. So that I can find the biological areas and guarantee me some of that juicy polonium. Getting closer, got it. Alright, okay. I'll take it that means my audio, Kermit. Everything's good. Excellent. What I like to hear. Slap a probe right in its face. Oosha. What do we get? 86. Let's just fire one round the side. Okay.
Surface scan complete.
Surface scan complete. Right. Show me the biological sites. Oh, come on. Let's have one in the light side.
Orbital flight engaged.
remember to turn those panels off. Well, that one's got to be in the light, right? Surely. That one there. Don't be in the dark. Yeah, that'll do me nicely. These are the drones we're looking for. Right, so here I've come to. That's a nice map. That's a mountain range and a half over there, isn't it? Nice little crater there. Okay, so this planet has polonium as the rarest resource, and I need polonium. I have no polonium at the moment, and this is a biological site, and I happen to know that biological sites have resources, and there's a particular resource or growth that they have, and it's called flown excretion. What's the gravity? It's only 0.06. Oh, is this pumpkins? Or is it bark mounds? Bark mounds. What on earth is that? Oh my word, how noisy is this lot? These bark mounds. Wow. That's extremely noisy. Don't know if you can hear that. That's the bark mounds making that noise. Right. Let's land and get in our SRV.
Landing gear deployed.
Let's just find a flat spot. Around here somewhere.
Drive assist on. Low gravity warning.
Yeah, Victor does come through better. Unfortunately, there's no outfitting out here where I can go and change it. I'll tell you what, these bark mounds are really loud. Not nearly this loud. I'm sure you can hear that as well, but that's extremely loud. Right, I'm looking for flow excretion, so let's find a group of white dots. Nothing yet. Have I just landed right on top of it? Right, flow excretion is what we... there we go. Right, that's going to guarantee me polonium. Let's go get it. Show me the polonium. There you go, polonium. Guaranteed. Ooh, open the cargo bay.
Cargo scoop deployed.
There we go, that's my first set of polonium. Right, need to find some more of those. Flow excretion. Oh, there's another one. Certainly beats looking for rocks on a planet, doesn't it? Let's go and get this one. Wow, look at that for a view. That's more polonium. That is a nice view. We need to get a view. Let's get outside the SRV and have a look at that view. Hopefully the Crab Nebula is in view as well. My word, those blooming bark mounds are really noisy. Let's have a look. Oh, let's get out for that. Oh my word, that you can see the... Oh wow, oh wow, that's a view. Okay. Selfie time. I like that view. Look at that, you've got the other star there with the ring star as well. And that's the Crab Nebula. I wish it wouldn't do that. That's the Crab Nebula, that's the core. I'm already quite far away from the core. What have we got over there? That's Barnard's Loop, viewed from behind. Probably monkey-haired Rose and Heart, is it? No, Rose Nebula, I'm not sure. Anyway, but that's a view. And look, you can even see the other stars in the system as well. Need a mute button for those bark mounds though, don't we? Alright, let's line up a good shot then, shall we? What do you reckon? Let's get a couple more nebula in there. There we go. Have that as a screenshot. Desktop wallpaper and all that. Pretty boring the other way, isn't it? Where's my ship? Where did I park it? Sorry if you're getting dizzy. Oh, it's over there. Is that my ship? Oh no, there it is there. Oh! Alright, there we go. So we've got the Great Phantom, Ringed Gas Giant, Crab Nebula. Just about make out the SRV at the bottom there. Not too shabby. And a screenshot, thank you very much. Right. Had to look at that, didn't we? Right, okay, let's see. Flame excretion. Any more? Can't see any at the moment. Let's carry on going this way. Yes, there's the money. Where is it? Behind me. Are you ready? Check polonium. Lovely. So that should be 9 polonium I've gathered now. Oh yes, there's another one. Oh, this has been a good trip. A very good trip for resources. Oops, daisy. Always check you've got your maximum pips to engine, otherwise you run out of boost very quickly. That's right. Whoops. Landed on the bark now. I still got it selected. Lovely. Any more phloem excretion? No. So, Mr. Dean's seed pod is the next rarest resource. Let's see what that's going to get me on this planet. Let's see. Tin or niobium. I actually need niobium and uranium, so hopefully it's niobium. It will either be tin or niobium though, I reckon. Where is it? Oh, it's right in front of me. Okay. These are notorious to shoot off of bark mounds, I've found. Especially noisy ones. There we go. What we got? Is it niobium or is it tin? Please don't be tin. Ah, knew it! Tin. Oh, I'll grab it anyway. Let's try that one and see if I can get that niobium, because I do need niobium. Try this one. That was intentional, obviously. Lovely, very graceful. Well, you kind of guarantee what you're going to get, can't you? Using that method. Just needs to clean up my driving skills. That was one huge magma planet in the system chart. You can go and have a look at it if you want. One more of those, and then I've got enough resources for now. I really could do with some arsenic, but I can find it on the way. I really hate these ones. I just don't want to shoot off. Don't like targeting them. I will not be defeated. Yes, just what I wanted as well. Mid-air catch. Like a boss. Right. No, I'm happy for now. Let's have a look how much Jumponium I've got now. Inventory. I now have 3. So I just want, plenty of polonium now, yttrium. So I just need to find some arsenic on the way, which is notoriously hard to find. Obviously, if I can find a planet with the rarest resource of arsenic, then it makes my job a lot easier to find it. Right, let's head back to the ship. Move on the boat. Still got a bit too much speed up there. Anyway, I know I'm a nutter. Right, let's get on the ship. That's better. It's not so noisy out. Oh, well, it is now. Those bark mounds are really loud. Did you say there was a magma? Ah, yeah. Let's have a look. Here it is. Ooh. Details. 14G. Nearly 15. Imagine being able to land on that. Ouchie. Still can't land on these at the moment. Catching the flying resources reminds me of an otter going after toss fish. Indeed. Grab that. Oh, geez, that one. That's nearly 3 Gs, isn't that? Not that scary. I am going to do a high G world landing video when I find a high G world to land on. But in the meantime, we now have ballooning.
Landing gear retracted.
React to laser fire. Nothing there. Let's try it. A mining laser. No reaction. Okay then. Resource on there. I think it is, isn't it? Got it. Let's see if we can pick it up between these bark mounds. Oh, it's niobium, I want that. Right, worth the effort. Worth the effort. Just don't want that bark mount to get away. Just targeting. Stop rolling. Okay, here we go. Get down low. See if we can scrape it into the cargo hold. Ouch, 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 ouch. That'll do me. Thank you very much. Okay, that's enough tomfoolery. Oh, look, you can see my cargo scoop. Oh, get out of the way, panel.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Hello, I'm a phantom.
Cargo scoop
Yeah.
retracted.
Enough of that messing about, eh? Right. Ouch. And away we go. Weapons away. Lovely job. Right, so what we're going to do, I'm just going to go back to that. Oops. Oh, I hate that bug. They need to fix that bug, seriously. It sets your pips from engine from maximum to 0 whenever you get any SRV. Right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to the asteroid base to save my position, so to speak. And it's also a nice view, which I can leave you with until the next stream. But stick around, because this is a nice base to go and visit.
Frameshift drive charging.
I may be back in about half an hour, but I just need to take a little break. But let's go and land at this asteroid base. It's really nice, and it also sits right on the edge of the nebula, which makes for a fantastic view. In fact, I can give you a sneak peek. There's a sneak peek That was me earlier today. But let's go and see it in real life. Here we are. Let's try not to crash into a start. And it's called Station X. So, talk amongst yourselves while we do 12,000 light seconds. Yeah, it's worth the trip though. Totally worth the trip. So we'll get a nice view when we get here. If you want to see from the outside at the moment. There is the Crab Nebula. So we're right on the edge of the Crab Nebula, so it does make for a nice view. But what makes an even nicer view, let's just zoom out a bit, try and get it all in shot. There we go. Is when we get to the asteroid-based station. It's just really nice, and the station is orbiting really close to the main star in that sort of mini solar system, and that's where we're heading now. Over there. But yeah, nice view. And yeah, we're heading out that way. That's where we're going after we've landed here, right into the void. And that's why I've been gathering those materials, because that there that you can see where my ship is now silhouetted against is the core, and I'm going in exactly the opposite direction out there. And in terms of in terms of where we are in the galaxy, I'll quickly show you. I'm going to be making my way around, sort of cutting across that sector into this one and up to here. Distance World and my other account is in Sagittarius A right now, which is in the center of the galaxy, and they are heading all the way to the end of the galaxy. So the idea being is that when I get to Beagle Point, my other commander will be the complete opposite side of the galaxy, and I'm going to see how far apart I can get my two accounts. I have no idea how far that will be, but I've got a feeling with this commander on his way out here, I should end up around here, hopefully. My other commander will be right at the other end, up this way and out here. And I'm just seeing the world record for the furthest away account or something like that. Who knows? Anyway, we're nearly here now. Just stalling for time. To Station X. Unfortunately, this station doesn't have a shipyard and it doesn't have outfitting, so you can't tweak anything at this station, but you can sell your cartographic data and take passenger missions back to the core, or just why would you, I don't know. But without outfitting, it's not a very handy station to be at, but it is a very pretty one. In fact, I would go as far as to say it's the prettiest looking asteroid station in the game due to its location, which is right next to the Crab Nebula, and it's the other side of this star. It also orbits extremely close to the star, as you can see. Oh, don't say it's going to block out the Crab Nebula. Where's the Crab Nebula? Well, the Crab Nebula is so big, hopefully you'll still be able to see it, but see it now. Where is it? Station X. Hopefully the sun doesn't block the view. If it does, I can show you another screenshot of what it looked like earlier. Right, here we go, Station X. Slow down. Trying to scrub off some speed. Come on. See if I can get away with it. Probably not. Let's go get away with it. Yeah. No. That's the trouble, there's no bodies, moons or planets to give you any sort of gravity wells or anything to slow you down. You kind of... Right. The station is moving pretty fast as well. If I don't... I'm just sitting still. That's how fast the station is going round the star. I'm sat still, I'm not moving. I'm at 30 kilometers a second, which is nothing in terms of super cruise. And that's how quickly the station's moving around. Anyway, so you kind of have to chase it a little bit. Here we go. Let's go and visit Station X. Just chasing after it at the moment. There we go. Here we are, Station X.
We look forward to receiving your destination, Commander. Please follow docking procedures and enjoy your visit.
Won't fly into anyone. There you go, Station X. Very beautiful sight. If I come around this way, hopefully we might catch the Nebula as well. Who's that? I'm going to fly into a ship there. And there's the star. Oh, there you go. And there's the Crab Nebula. So, let's just move out this way a bit. And let's give you a desktop wallpaper opportunity. There you go. Well, pretty dramatic. Rotate my ship round maybe. There you go. Something like that, maybe. Bring my field of view round. And let's try and get you a nice shot. There you go. What's that? What's that ship? Type 9. Anyway. Oh, is it might be a Defender. Anyway, there we go. That's not a bad view, is it? Get a few shots. There we go. So this is the Crab Nebula system, where it does have a station that you can land. You can actually make out the back end of Barnard's Loop through this nebula just there in the middle. Yeah, let's give you a zoomed out pan shot. It's quite a nice place to come, and it's also nice to have that station there as well. So grab a few screenshots. See if we can get one of the pilot. I might have to change my view though. Yeah, let's move my ship round. If I get that about there, take control of my ship, shimmy sideways, rotate round. It's got the slowest yaw rate. Turn my ship lights off. That's better. Right. try that. What angle do we want? Want the sun coming through the canopy, really, don't we? Something like that. Let's move in a bit closer. Say about there. Why are my weapons out? That's probably annoying the station a little bit because I've got my weapons out. Anyway, there you go. Another screenshot. Okay, let's put those weapons away before we upset the station. That's that Type 9 leaving again. Let's get one more shot. Something like... There we go. Actually, that sun should just peek through the canopy. Something like that, maybe. I think that's enough now anyway. I think you've seen enough of that, I'm sure. Anyway, as you'll probably agree, it's a nice view. Right, we need permission to land.
Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 22.
These asteroid stations are really nice to look at on the inside as well. So we'll do that now. So this is what the inside of an asteroid station looks like. Once you fly through here, be careful. There we go. So this is what the, if you've never been inside, can I fit underneath that gap, do you reckon? If you've never been inside an asteroid station before, this is what they look like. Yeah. Mind the gap. Show you outside. So this is the inside of an asteroid station. I don't think I'm blocking a landing pad. And down here you have my Crate Phantom. It would be funny if I started getting shot at, wouldn't it? And exploded. I would laugh. Anyway. Here we are. You can see into the back of the ship. Front screen looks a bit weird. Okay, look. I've got my lunchbox just round that corner. There's some sandwiches in, which is what I need to go and eat right now. So, let's go and set the ship down. Turn around.
500 meters from touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
Making a dog's ear of this one. And we're docked. Get into the hangar.
Touchdown confirmed. Commence system shutdown. Welcome to our starboard, Commander.
Okay. That's a safely docked. I'll just show the starport services. So as you can see, you can do remote workshop work. Everything for mine doesn't actually need doing. I don't think. Identify scan archive, so I can't do that one. Shield generator. Oh, I can boost my shield generator. Is it worth it though? Is it lightweight? So I actually get a bit of range, mass. Oh, okay. Go on then. I'm kind of wasting my resources really doing that. Obviously, every point of a ton that I lose in mass. Let's do one more. Means I jump that a little bit further. And what's the other one I've got? Power plant. That's maxed out at the moment, and it is stripped down as well, so that's good. Right. Okay, so here we are. Like I say, there's no shipyard. You can't go and do repair, but I can't go and modify my ship in any way. I can't even change the stickers on the outside or the decals. So never mind. Cartographics, got anything to sell? No, haven't been far enough away for anything, as I've just been circling around here, but I have now saved my point anyway. So there we go. I'm going to take a little break, so end the stream here, and I can also review my sound quality and stuff to make sure my sound setup is good. And in the meantime, I will leave you with an image, which is the station that we just docked at there. Well worth a look. Until the next stream, which may be a bit later, I need to go eat, and so I will catch you soon. Fly safe. Subscribe and like and follow and all that good stuff if you wish, and I will see you on the next one. Okay, so until then, I will see you on the next one. Au revoir, take it easy and fly safe.